Welcome back. My name's Chris, Utah Sleeper. Today, we're going to work on making crossmember spacers for the engine. And that'll probably be it for this video because I've got some things to set up and figure out how I'm going to do things. Whatever. But anyway, so yeah, crossmember spacers. We've got to get the engine to lower about 1.5 inches, speculative. If that is the correct amount, I will find out shortly. But with that said, let's go over the key pieces we're going to be needing and things we need to do and yada yada. So yeah, let's get going. First off, I'm lucky. Since I had to replace the crossmember in the car for a steering rack, I have my old crossmember that I can use for marking where I need the holes on the spacer. So check 1, template, done. Step 2, or thing 2, we need metal. Bought this from like I Buy Metal or Buy Metal or some crap. You see it on Google if you search for, buy metal. It's one of the ads. But these are 2 inches wide, 1.5 inches tall, and I've got to drill holes into each one of these. Hoping I do that right. But next step. To be able to actually drill the holes into that metal properly, I needed one of these. Bought on Amazon, little drill press. Supposed to be something that I could put on like my workbench and stuff like that. Just put it there when I need it, then put it away in storage or something. So hopefully this works. I'll post a link below if I remember. But standard 8-inch, 5-speed. I get the speed. I understand inch, I think. So yeah, there's that. And the last things that obviously gonna need. Longer bolts. These are M12 by 1.25, and I believe it's 180 millimeters. I got them pretty much 1.5 inches bigger than what the original one is. The pitfall about this is I'm not going to have this little built-in don't turn bolt thingy. That part. But whatever. I did get washers, though, to go for the top. Since this kind of has it's kind of like a washer setup. So I got 4 more of those. So with that said, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up, so I can actually work here. That's kind of important. And then we will just get to work on actually drilling out the holes and all that jazz. So I'll be back and let's get to work. So step 1 is completed. All I did was clamp the aluminum to here. I have it where the edge of this is flush with the lip down on this cross member. Yeah, it should be close enough. The reason for that is on the outside, this metal comes down just a little further. So if I, as long as I am flush with the block to the cross member, should be good if I explain it at all. But yeah, C-clamp marked. Now to remove the cross member, put it off to the side, and get that press set up. Be back yet again. Step 2, have the drill press assembled. I've got a feeling it's not going to fully suit my needs, but I'll be able to make it work because I've got to go 1.5 inches down. I guess that might be 1.5 inches. We'll find out. But here it is. Fairly easy to assemble. Here is the makes it a 5-speed, whatever. But yeah, this should work. So I'm going to jump right into finding a drill bit to work and just getting it drilled out. Because between Bad Obsession and a lot of other channels, you get the bit of what drilling is. So we'll be back with hopefully these things having proper holes in them. Well, the drill press does appear to work. I used this was the biggest drill bit I had. It is not big enough for the M12 bolt. Tried another one, but I'm pretty sure it was meant for concrete, so I didn't try too hard. So yeah, I guess I will go find slightly bigger drill bits and then get back to work. This stuff makes a mess, but we're one spacer done. So here's the original bolt. Fits just a little over. It's a 1/2-inch drill bit. And then, whoops. And there's the other one drilled out. Hunky-dory. See? And here's the mess for just doing 2 bolts or 2 openings. So yeah, one down, one more to go. I'll be back when that's done. And here they are. Appear to be done, appear to be drilled out properly. Now to try and install them over here. And what my plan is to use the engine hoist, lift it just enough to take the pressure off of the cross member, remove the bolts, lower it down about 1.5-inch-ish, and then put the new ones in. Let's see if it's that easy. Let's go. And here we are, engine mounted with the cross member spacers. Let's see, can you see that? Yeah, you can. So yeah, had I known, that I just end up going spacers anyway on the cross member, I probably would have never had to cut the tunnel. Maybe a little bit of hammering, but I mean, if I needed to, I could place this on it where the tunnel used to be. Well, actually, let's just do that real quick. Disregard shaky camera, incoming. Now, I still haven't tried to get the transmission aligned yet. That's next thing, or, tunnel and all that jazz. Oh, anyway. I mean, I might have still had to cut, but if you notice that gap between the tunnel and the firewall, yeah. I really can't see a way that this would have ever fit in here without lowering the engine, or without cutting the tunnel or whatever. So yeah, that's done. I had to push the transmission up a bit just to get a jack under it, or a jack stand. So once I start building a cross member, or yeah, the cross member for the transmission, it should be sitting half an inch to an inch lower. And with that, I never got a video of how it looked down here before specifically. I'm not going to now, apparently. Lighting sucks. But you can kind of make out the rear end and where it connects. And while it's still a few degrees or some distance off, once I get this, the cross member built, and have it sitting right, and the fact that I will be lowering the rear end once I get a new rear end, it should be almost straight. I'm guessing like a degree, maybe 2. But it sounds like, you know, a couple degrees is acceptable. I'm just hoping to get as close to 0 as possible. Anyway, yeah. In the next video, we're going to figure out if I'm going to use this stock transmission cross member, or build something new or something. But that's the next step, because then I can get the car sitting on the ground. So yeah. I don't even know if this lighting will work. But anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.